Hey guys, so today we'll be taking a look at how you can climb any rank games, and this is gonna be the secrets that I use, and pretty much it's what I've learned over the years of playing rank games and other competitive games. So I'm gonna be talking about myself first and why you guys should actually trust me, because most of these YouTubers are not legit at all and they are not real with the viewers. So yeah. And I'll be sharing with you guys 5 tips that I believe will help you to see an improvement in your rank if you are able to apply these. So first off, we have positive mentality. So it's about your characteristic, and it actually plays a pretty huge part in your gameplay as well. So for example, if your mental is weak and you have a Yasuo running down in your mid lane and he's like 0-7, and then he start flaming the team for not helping him and dying 1v1 to Z, these kind of things, man, you just have to have a positive mindset and just try your best. And even if you fail, that's alright, it's on the Yasuo, and what you can do, you can't really do much. Some of the games I believe are 30-30-40. So I covered in the previous video, and I will say one more time. So 30% chance of you getting. Okay, so how it works is that there's 30-30 and 40%. Okay, so 30% chance is getting a winning game. So no matter what you do, feed, do nothing, you will win. Your teammates will carry you. So the other 30% is no matter how well you did in the game, like you did everything perfectly, but because of one teammate, you end up losing the game. So for example, they can just go disconnect, or they can just like throw a Baron and fail smite. It's not your fault. It's the game, man. So there's nothing you can do about it. So that's the 30%, and the other 40% is gonna be breaking up to 20-20. The 20% of from the 40% is where you do well or do bad. So the 40% is actually it's up to you. So whether you carry or not, the 40% will actually determine whether you are a high elo player or low elo player. And when we take a look at a lot of games, right, for example, even the 1% matters the most. So if you're playing like 300 games in one season, that 2%, 1% is really going to affect where you're going to go. So for example, you can go either silver or gold, but I believe if you're 1-2% in that rank, you actually climb because of the system that Riot Games put for the Wild Rift. Is different from the LP system. So if you're below diamond, you will definitely climb. If you have anything above 49%, anything above 49%, you will definitely climb all the way until you are plat. But once you hit diamond, you actually have to have above 49% win rate, or at least even 50.01. Okay, that will actually help you climb. And yeah, pretty much positive mentality, man. Don't tilt, just play the game. So right into the second point, we have mastering the game. So what I mean by that is you have to understand the game. If you want to go extra step, you can actually read up the patch notes. Which champion is going to get buff, which champion is going to get nerf. For example, if you keep up with Wild Rift news, you actually know that Singsa is going to get a nerf. And I don't really read about it, so right now I'm not really trying to climb. But if I'm really trying to climb, like for example in League of Legends, I will actually go read up the patch notes, look up the champion win rate, see what the top players are playing and try to mimic them. For example, like the pros, the Korean servers, which are really strong because they are like really good at the game, So if you're trying to try to climb the rank, you should be looking at all these top players, see what they're doing, how they're playing the game, and analyzing how they play, or even record yourself play. Then after that, go and watch the review, see what you can improve on. That is really try hard level already. If you have the dedication to do that, you can actually go pro even, because everyone actually have a chance of going pro, just that how dedicated they are at the game. For the third point, we have impeccable decision. So what I mean by that is making the right choices. For example, it's gonna be up to the macro plays really. So your macro games have to be really strong, and every decision that you make have to be rationalized. So for example, if you are playing Lee Sin, early game, how you should be using the smite and not smiting away the minions just for the fun of it, and whether to tax your laners or not. All these little things will add up into the late game. So a lot of things will add up, and try not to make a lot of mistakes. It's just a game after all, so you definitely make mistakes, but if you can minimize your mistakes and learn from them, you definitely climb the solo queue ladder. So what I want you to do is, just record yourself play, then after that, review the gameplay and ask yourself why you do these kind of plays, and check whether is there like any better plays that you can do. So for example, instead of taking the enemy jungle camps, you can actually go for the neutral objectives, or you can go for the counter ganks. All these small little things will add up. Okay, for the tip number 4, it's gonna be quite it's gonna be like it's gonna be quite biased, okay, because some people do not like the idea of smurfing in video games. Okay, so what I mean by that is when you have your main account, you create another account to play on. So what you're doing here is basically like not stomping on noobs, but you should be using a alt account, a smurf account, so that you can actually try out new things like playing Soraka solo lane, for example. You shouldn't be doing these kind of things in a main account. And if you want to have fun with your friends, just use the account instead of your main account. You don't really like affect your mentality. Like in a way, when you're playing with your friends, they might not be so good. So like when you're on your Smurf account, it won't really affect your state of mind, and you can just hop onto your main account and have a new start. So you should be looking to create a Smurf account if you really want to climb to higher ranks. So for the last point is pretty much 100%. When you're queuing for rank game, you gotta give in 100% of your sweatiness. So basically what I mean is that if you queue up for rank, get ready to like play at your fullest potential and try not to throw games no matter what. So that's up to your mentality already. All these points eventually link up, and if you can execute all of them well, you will actually climb in the rank ladder. So what I mean by 100% is that, for example, my friend actually played on his bed, and I have no idea why he do that. And so we are climbing for a rank. He actually played on his bed instead of his stable, and that just makes no sense. Like, how is he able to go and like focus in a game when it requires so much aiming and precision in his mouse movement? So it really goggles my mind that he's actually playing on the bed instead of on his stable. That's the reason why I say you guys should create a Smurf accounts as well. So if you guys have these kind of friends, you can actually like hop onto a fresh account that's lower rank and just play with them from there. It won't actually affect your main rank account. So all these links that I've just stated, they actually like link back to each other. And like if you take a look from the bottom, you can see that all the starting words says actually add up to 100% simp. So if you're really sweating in rank, I don't know for what reason, even though it's not a tangible thing, either to boost your ego or get some puss, which you never get, that's alright, it's all up to you. And if you really want to climb the rank, being a competitive person like me, or even try to go pro, you should actually like consider these points, because they are actually valid and I have actually tested them out and it's working. So it worked for me, but I don't know whether it will work for you guys, so you guys actually have to try it out and let me know in the comment sections. So yeah, that will be the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoy, and see you guys in the next video. Take care and bye. Hey, help a brother out, man. I'm just trying to get verified on Instagram, so it'll be really great if you guys can drop a follow, and you know, maybe one day I will have like 1 million subs on YouTube and maybe like 300k followers on Instagram. Finally I will be able to get a sponsor deals, you know, those juicy cash flowing in, and then upgraded content for you guys. If you guys already do not know, you know, the Sino guy from the Mobile Legend that played Cho, he used to be just like me. We have actually get in contact with each other on Messenger before he actually blew up. So Mobile Legend was the game that blew him up, and pretty much, you know, he's doing well, and I'm happy to see that he's doing well, man. So yeah, while I could be uploading all these videos, I was playing other games, you know, just not making much with my time. And maybe one day I'll blow up too, like him.